Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a reading today, a love reading for Aries in love. It'll be a past, present, future reading, and I'll also clarify with the messages from the mermaids and seasons of the witch tarot. Also, okay. Can you please give me 3 cards for Aries in love, past, present, future, for the highest and greatest good? Any messages that are within the best interest to hear at this time in the area of love for Aries, highest and greatest good. One more. Okay, so we have your 3 cards, Aries, and your overriding energy is the Sun. It's so mad because I actually I've got a little ring light on and I had it on a pale light and I thought, oh, that's quite pale. It's not very, So anyway, I put the warmer one on, which I never use, and I thought, yeah, it looks like the Sun. Anyway, and we pulled the Sun for your overriding energy, which is amazing. Obviously, the Sun speaks of growth. It speaks of being yourself, being your unique self, personal freedom. It can speak of, being protected. Also, potentially pregnancy, because you've got the little baby there in the Sun card. I'll just show you here. Passions, desires. If you just have a look there. And being guided there with the little, is it a horse or a donkey? I think it's a horse. Yeah. So yeah, sunflowers, which is amazing. It speaks of your authenticity overall. So let's check out your past energies. In the past energies, we have the 9 of Swords. So this could be yourself or your person, Aries. This card speaks of, it's a card of emotions, blaming yourself for something keeping you up at night, potentially dreaming, something playing on your mind. It's not quite the 10 of Swords yet, so not quite letting go of that burden, but it's coming to that kind of, coming to a head kind of energy. So whatever's going on in your mind, at this point, it's you, really thinking things through and really being quite troubled by, or again, as I said, your person being quite troubled by whatever this is, but we will clarify. And we do have the Sun overriding, so I'm guessing at this time you're in a great space, Aries. Yeah, this is confirmed by the Emperor in your current energies. It's laying those foundations. It's being very authoritative with what it is that you accept and what it is you do not accept. And it's a very solid card, as I said, of building foundations, ready to go into battle, war, ready to move forward. But obviously the Emperor is your card, Aries. It's being in your authenticity, which is amazing. Again, that little flick of red there, as we had in the Sun card, speaking of your passions, your desires, also being older and wiser, as we have this kind of, like in the Hermit card, he's got an old white beard. He's got, the white beard, which speaks of being wise, an elder sort of energy about it. So that's amazing. I can't wait to clarify this spread. In your future energies, wow, this is so amazing. 3 major arcana, Aries. The Magician, bringing your thoughts into reality. So as we had here with the Emperor, it's that preparedness. It's getting ready to sort of put things into motion. And obviously, as this is a love reading, it's preparing yourself in being your authentic self, as we had with the Sun card. So I don't know if in the past, you may be just getting over a breakup, or there's potentially another partner who's still trying to cling on to you in whatever this relationship was. But you're standing solid in your power. I don't know, if you read tarot or not, you can clearly see that in these cards. So with the Magician, as I said, it's getting ready to bring your thoughts into reality in the future, and knowing that you have every skill, everything you need to pursue whatever it is you want to pursue, or whoever you want to pursue. But at the moment, I feel like it's speaking a lot of self-love here with the Sun, and the Emperor, and the Magician card there, which is amazing. I'm going to actually clarify. I'm getting a very tickly throat. I'm going to clarify with the Light Seers Tarot for you, Aries. So we're first going to clarify your past energies here. So what is this Nine of Swords, please? What is this Nine of Swords for Aries in love? What is this Nine of Swords for Aries in love? Self-love comes first as well, before anything else. Before you can, you know, draw in that partner, you must become one with self. It's a must. Otherwise you just keep attracting the same old partner, the same old characteristics, just in a different form. But anyway, sorry, I just had that thought. So yeah, we're going to clarify the Nine of Swords. And we have, oh gosh, that scared me. I thought the Nine of Swords again. It's the Nine of Wands. So yeah, 2 nines. Nines speak a lot about change, major life changes. Again, as I said, it's almost at the 10. So this Nine of Swords left you feeling in this Nine of Wands energy. Nine of Wands is it's literally creating a barrier around yourself, creating a barrier around your desires. I don't know if this was a prior relationship or a relationship you're just getting out of. It can be a relationship that's not sexual as well. It doesn't have to be, because love is not just sexual, you know. It can be friends, it can be family even. So whatever relationship this was, it made you feel in this Nine of Wands energy. But you have this little spark here. Do you see that little spark of fire that she's holding? It's like, again, it's like the 10 of Wands. You're nearly at the 10, you're nearly at that new cycle. You have a lot to give, you know, with your inspirations and your desires, Aries, and your passion to give another partner. But you felt like you couldn't share it with this individual. You felt like, you know, you had to, again, hold your true self in. You couldn't be this authentic self there, as we have with the Sun card. Look at the difference here. You being free, connecting with your inner child, being your authentic self. And then you have this kind of version in the past, as I've just said, of you literally creating a self prison. But knowing also that you need to move forward, knowing that you're not letting go of that divine spark that you have within you, Aries, which is amazing. And I feel like that's brought you into the position here with the Emperor in your present energies. The Nine of Wands can also speak of, and it's popping into my head, so I'm going to say it can also speak of illness. You know, I don't know if this relationship made you, you know, feel, you know, ill in terms of, it could be physical illness. You know, our emotions do manifest in the body also. You know, in physical ailments, physical issues, but it could have been, as you know, is a big topic now, mental illness. I don't know if this relationship had some kind of, what would you call it? What do they say, like gaslighting, causing sort of psychological, what do they call it, blackmail, psychological blackmail or psychological issues there. But because there's a lot to do with the mind here, and I know that this Nine of Wands also speaks of that. So if it resonates, please do take it on board, Aries. So right, next we're going to clarify, just move these up a little bit, the Emperor card for you, Aries. We have the 10 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, as I said, we're not quite at the 10, but I feel like this last little shift in this, you know, personal, it's like a personal attacking of you. It's not just your mind, but it's also your desire, your will, so to speak, that inner flame, your kind of soul purpose. I feel like whatever this situation was has brought you to this 10 now, where you've stepped into your Emperor position. You can feel it really kind of strongly in this spread from the past energies at least. So I'm going to clarify the Emperor card for you, Aries. So the Emperor card for Aries in love, please. Oh, we have one. Wow. The messages are so strong. Strength. that just popped out. It's, you know, the lion and the lamb. It's being in a vulnerable state. Wearing your heart on your sleeve. Can you see that? The pendant she's wearing there. Maybe, you know, this is a sort of a orangey red coloured stone. So maybe it speaks about grounding. And oh my God, grounding, I'm saying it. Look at the Emperor. We have that kind of colour running throughout the spread. So maybe it'd be an idea to sort of work a bit more on grounding your energies at this time, meaning going out into nature. What do they call it these days? Earthing, putting your feet on the grass, going for a morning stroll in the park with your coffee, like whatever it is for you, grounding this energy, releasing this energy into the earth to be transmuted, however you want to do that, writing. But at this time, wow, you have strength. So amazing, Aries. I feel like you've done a lot of hard work to get to this position. The Emperor's being clarified by the Strength card, which shows me, you know, you've tamed whoever this person was, because in the traditional Rider-Waite, you know, it's a lion and the lady in the white dress, and she knows not to sort of provoke the lion sometimes. That's the kind of the story that goes with the card. She knows sometimes, you know, as I've heard growing up, you ease your hand out the lion's mouth slowly because it's a lion at the end of the day. But in this instance, I feel like you've already done that, and you have, you know, sought the lion sort of energy within yourself. You might have a Leo placement in your horoscope, so please, zodiac, sorry, so please do check that out. But amazing, Emperor with strength, so much strength coming through from your Aries. 7 of Wands on the bottom, being in your peace, in your bubble, in your protective energy, and nobody can pierce that bubble right now, which is amazing because you've created it for yourself, as we said, moving from this 9 of Swords and this 9 of Wands into the Emperor and the strength energy. So we have 4 major arcana thus far, which is a strong indication that, you know, things are going well, or at least are starting to for your Aries. I mean, this is amazing. The sun tops all, doesn't it? Happiness, joy, abundance, authenticity, self-love, which is such a beautiful energy to be in. So I'm just going to clarify the Magician card for your Aries. I'm taking this one. Ooh, and another major arcana. We have the Devil. So yeah, bringing your thoughts into reality. I feel like this energy is saying, nobody's pulling the strings anymore. You know what I mean? It's like not having that fear, because the Magician card is as above, so below. So your thoughts become your reality. So I feel like with this, the Emperor and the Strength card in your present, it's saying your thoughts of fearing whoever this puppeteer is. Can you see that? I just looked and it was 1313 on the screen as I went to show you that card. So please look up 1313 as well. Do you see this? It's like the devil trying to pull you back in, to pull you back into whatever this state of mind was. But we have the Magician card here, which speaks to me of not being afraid to move forward with your authenticity. You have, as I said earlier, every tool you need. Do not be scared of old ways, old habits, old people in your life who potentially made you feel like this. Can you see that in the corner? Potentially made you feel like a puppet. You have all the power you need and all the tools you need to move forward, Aries, out of, again, with this kind of devil energy here. I feel like it was an unhealthy relationship, partnership, whatever it is, was for you. Yeah, and Justice on the bottom of the deck. Getting a lot of major arcana here. Justice between, do you see that? The shadow self. We are shadow and we are light. So it's the balance between the two at this time that you're working on, Aries. Sorry, my phone's just started ringing. Right, so I'm going to pull one card from Messages for the Mermaids for your Aries, for your highest and greatest good. Can we please pull one card of guidance from the Messages from the Mermaids for Aries, please? I'm taking this one. Support. Wow. I said at the beginning you were guided in that Sun card. You're supported, Aries, in whatever it is that you're doing right now, moving forward. So please do know that, and know that, you know, this 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 energy does not combat this energy. You have your guides, you have whoever it is that you speak to, whoever it is that you associate yourself with. You have helpers in the subtle realms who are helping you at this time. I'll just read the short blurb for support for you, Aries. Support. Right. Call upon a trusted friend now. Their perspective will reveal insights into your life that you may not have previously seen or considered. The mermaid is swimming in to support you now because they know another viewpoint is required to help you see your situation clearly from all angles. Sometimes we think we have to be on our own, to be our own counsel, but this isn't true. There are times in life when the trusted advice and support of another is key to setting you on path to freedom from cares or concerns. The support of a close friend or friends is imperative for you right now. If you feel you don't have a friend to call on, then perhaps consider calling a helpline where you'll find an impartial, kind and receptive ear. If this message doesn't apply directly to you, then someone around you is in need of this advice, and you could provide the support they require at this time. A supportive friend is someone who loves you unconditionally, is non-judgmental, discreet, and has honesty and integrity. In a way, you're placing your heart and soul into their temporary care while you express what's going on for you. Sometimes we just need to be heard, and the support we require comes from someone simply listening to us lovingly and without judgment. This can be liberating on many levels. It is important that you find or offer support. You can also wish or pray for divine support to be sent to help with this situation. The universe is ready to offer all the support you need. All you have to do is ask from your heart. Oh gosh, I feel like, you know, that's just, you know, clarified and kind of given me a new perspective on this as well, Aries, because, you know, you've got all these major arcana: strength, the Emperor, being your authentic self. So don't get me wrong, I feel like you're dealing with whatever this situation was, you know, what's the word, in a great way. Basically, you really are dealing with it in your way, in the Aries way. That's what I'm trying to say. It's kind of that, it's being into your authentic self and, you know, getting on with it with your passion and your kind of, I want to say, fury. I'm an Aries myself, so I know how it goes. You can kind of just get on and push forward. But this card speaks to me of, you know, a bit of a softer side of, you know, if things are getting too much, then yeah, please do speak to somebody, as the card said. I'm going to pull one more card for you, Aries, from this new deck, which I got. It's called Seasons of the Witch. But it's quite a nice, it's quite an elemental sort of deck. That's just the guidebook there. But they're such beautiful cards. They've got little gold. You have a look there. So I'm going to pull one card of guidance, please, for Aries, for their highest and greatest good at this time. So many major shifts going on at this time for Aries. Please pull one card of guidance for Aries, for their highest and greatest good. One card. Two more. Right, so we have pulled the card of Vision. Oh, and again we have the three ladies in there. It sort of replicates what we've just saw. You see that? Vision. It's like heaven and earth again, if you have a look, which reminds me of the Magician. As above, so below, you know, bringing your thoughts into reality. You definitely have helpers in the subtle realms, Aries, so please do call on your guides, your angels, your ancestors to help guide you at this time. Vision. To find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. Amazing. As I said at the beginning of this spread, I don't feel like you're actually, at this time, you are searching for a partner. I feel like you're getting over something, and as as I said with the Sun card, everything you need is within you. You know, you're finding your authentic self again. You're stepping into your power here and now in the Emperor, and you're moving forward with strength and courage, which you have here with the Strength card, and you know, in your heart, which is amazing. So everything to find enlightenment, seek nowhere, for it lives within you. Amazing. And we have the Sun card. Okay, so I'm going to read number 43 for your Aries. 43. Vision. Right. I know these are long, but I feel like they tie up the reading, especially for myself, and I read for myself really nicely. So please do hang in there. So vision. Now is the time, I'll just show you this card when I'm reading. Now is the time to retreat into the inner workings of your own being. The answers you seek can be found within your inner knowing, or the part of you that does not speak with words. You are being guided to feel your way through your situation rather than using logic or reason. You may not understand the feelings you have at first, but your soul knows and will continue to guide you to where you cannot see with your physical eyes. Now is not the time for action. This will come later. For now, be still, meditate, visualize, and spend time with yourself, preferably in nature, as I was saying, grounding at this moment. Pull in vision means it is time to start relying on your own knowledge and advice. Seek others for counsel, but strain the words of others through your intuition. Feel it and try it on to see if it truly aligns with your soul. Vision guides you to go with the flow. Much like a sudden vision, you must allow your inner being to show you where it needs to go. Dreams, daydreams, and fantasies hold significant meaning during this time. That's amazing. I was going to say that's crazy because, you know, with the Nine of Swords, we said that dreams might actually, you might be dreaming at the moment, or, you know, worrying, and it's saying go with the flow, don't go with the mind. So we've kind of had elements of the reading tied up there in your clarification cards, Aries. For me at this time, it's saying, again with the vision, trust yourself. You have everything you need here with this Magician card. Do not give in to the fears. You know, we all have our fears. We naturally do it, don't we? It's just about retraining our mind to notice when we have that little chattering monkey going on. So Aries, I hope this helped. You know, you're in a great position at the moment. I'm going to stop talking because I feel like the cards that we've just pulled, support and vision, and the spread speaks volumes for you. So if it does apply to you, and if you did resonate, please do like, share and subscribe, because I'm new here and I would like to do more videos if you guys want to see them. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me. All the best.